We're big fans of the old Skoda Fabia because it scored well in all the areas that really matter. It's a dependable, small car that's big on space and big on value. So how does this new version compare? Looks-wise, it's ditched the boxy shape and has more elegant lines. The side indicators have been moved into the door mirrors and it features a distinctive geometric Skoda grille. It comes in a good array of colours with some nice bright choices. And of course, as you'd expect from a small modern car, there are plenty of personalisation options, like the silver roof and colour-coded mirror which matches the alloy wheels that you can see on this model. I think the line between a good car and a great car is often very fine, and it's the little things that can really make a difference, and Skoda have given plenty of thought to those. Here in the back of the fuel cap, for example, you'll find an ice scraper just tucked away for those cold winter mornings when you need it. There's also lots of really useful storage compartments on this car. There's a little storage box underneath both seats, a really usable size glove box, and another storage area just tucked into the armrest here. There's also a handy little clip at the front for putting your parking ticket in. And this version also features a storage pack which consists of things like a net, handy storage compartment in the boot, and a little waste bin tucked into the driver's door compartment. The Fabia is definitely still big on space. The boot is class leading. It's actually bigger than the one you'll find on the Ford Focus, and there is stacks of space in here for buggies, for scooters, for shopping, everything you need to carry around with you. As before, it's only available with 5 doors, but they open nice and wide for easy access. And in here you'll find there's enough room to carry 2 6-footers in relative comfort, and you could probably squeeze a third adult in the back for shorter journeys. It also scores highly for its good levels of standard equipment. All models feature a digital radio, Bluetooth, electric front windows, and front, side and curtain airbags. But if your budget can stretch to it, we'd recommend the SE, which adds alloy wheels, air conditioning and an upgraded audio system. Fuel savings stop-start technology is standard, along with a tyre pressure monitoring system. Inside it's light, it's bright, and the seat's really comfortable. On the SE and SEL models it can be cranked up and down by a handle here at the side, whilst the steering wheel has got plenty of range and adjustment. It's easy to get comfortable in here no matter what shape or size you are. When it comes to safety, independent crash test experts Euro NCAP gave the new Fabia a full 5-star rating, thanks in part to a raft of standard safety kit, including curtain airbag, stability control, traction control and braking assistance. Isofix child seat mounts are standard on both of the outer rear seats, and tyre pressure monitoring is included across the range. If you upgrade to the SE model, you'll also get a city braking system which automatically applies the brakes when it senses an imminent low-speed collision and should reduce the risk of an accident. So let's talk about the engines. Well, there's a good range of both petrol and diesel engines on offer, with all of them claiming to give over 50 miles to the gallon. Now, if you want to get some decent pace out of your Fabia, you're going to have to opt for one of the larger engines like this, the 1.4 litre TDI. Now, it gives a great balance of performance versus running costs. Skoda claim it will give over 80 miles to the gallon. I've been averaging less, but still around 60, making it a very sensible choice if you're a high mileage driver. Now, the Skoda Fabia has never been the most exciting car to drive, and this new version is no exception, but it is comfortable on the move, and the 1.4 litre diesel engine feels refined at high speeds, although it is a bit noisy when you're driving it around town. There's also a fair amount of body lean into the corners, the gearbox is a little bit notchy, and the steering doesn't have that sporty feel that you get in the Ford Fiesta. Now, the other downside for me is the interior. You know, it is well put together, it's functional, it's easy to use, nicely laid out, but it just looks and feels slightly old-fashioned, and there's some rather nasty feeling plastics up here on the dashboard. I think it's a real shame that the Volkswagen Group wants to keep such a big separation between their brands, because this just doesn't have the same upmarket feel that you'd get from a Volkswagen Polo. You know, it feels and looks like the interior from a budget brand, and Skoda isn't a budget brand anymore. And that's another point to consider. You might get plenty of extras as standard, but the new Fabia costs more, and it isn't quite the budget buy it once was. But overall, I think our verdict on the previous car still stands. The third generation Skoda Fabia is still a dependable small car, big on space and big on value. But if you're looking for something that feels a little more upmarket, check out our review of the Volkswagen Polo. If you'd like something that's more fun to drive, watch our Ford Fiesta review. Click the icon to watch our latest video and click our logo to subscribe.